I think I'm wrong on the guy's name. Hello, future people. Welcome to Getting Tabled. I'm Jason the Bruce. Down there we have Brother Bear.
Hey, how you going?
And today we get to do previews. Yeah, I love previews. It makes me feel special.
Yes. I love a good old sneaky preview.
Yep. And we have a nice sneaky preview today because it's by everybody's favourite faction. Without question, everybody loves. Nobody ever complains about the Ito. Everybody loves them.
You're going to bring this up again.
No.
Nobody likes Blood of Orochi.
All right. I'm going to start.
That's for you, Craig. That's for you.
All right. I'm gonna start by bringing up the artwork. This artwork we have seen already. So this is the artwork from the back of the dice box for Ito. It's a really, really nasty looking samurai with an Oni mask and two swords. He looks.
Yeah.
The moment I saw this guy, I loved it. It was really, really nice. We will show off the mini now. So they have changed it a little bit. The little tags that were at the bottom are gone, which is probably a good thing because they probably would have snapped. And the rope that was around his waist is much, much bigger now. I actually think I prefer the version that we have in the mini, as opposed to the artwork. Not that I did like the artwork already, but
yeah. So this guy looks very similar to another model who's quite an older model for the Ito faction. He's got the same sort of look. He's got the two-handed samurai sword, I believe. I can't remember his name. I thought you would probably.
I know who you're talking about, but his name starts with an M. Mitsunagi.
But Mitsunagi, that's it. Thank you. But I think this guy's samurai sword looks a lot sturdier and a lot nicer than that other model. But yeah, I like this guy. I mean, I'm not a huge Ito player. Like, I've got some guys, but I haven't done much with them. But I like this model a lot. I think he's quite, quite imposing. Definitely with that Oni sort of mask and those horns. He's definitely a nice looking model.
Yeah,
I know you're a massive fan because you got super excited when we got given this from Jason Enos. Thank you again, Jason.
Yeah, no, we definitely do appreciate it. So, Ito Haruto. Haruto is a rarity amongst the Ito. He is genuinely liked by most of the family, and none of them feel the need to make plans to stab him in the back for their own advancement. Perhaps the reason is that Haruto seems driven mostly to do his lordly duty as a samurai, and is not really part of the clan's incessant infighting. It is just possible, however, that Haruto plays the game so well that none of his peers have realised his schemes and plots he is involved in. Haruto on the tabletop as a profile you may expect from a medium-cost samurai. The advantage is all of his abilities have great synergy with the Ito faction as a whole. Give out poison, Haruto has combo attack, so you can apply more poison. He has the Ito's usual collection of move 5, but not having the melee penalty for his run means he can really move to claim ground without having to be disadvantaged. And here is his card. So Ito Haruto costs you 13 rice. He's a samurai. He's got 3 melee. He can boost it for 3. He can move 5. He has 5 wounds. He has 3 range that he can boost for 3. He generates 2 ki, but he can hold 6. Did you want to go through his weapon?
Yeah, the Daisho. So he's got 0 strength. It's got combo attack 0. Really, really good. Force back attack 1. Not bad. And he's got sidestep defense 0 because he's Ito.
Yeah, of course he does, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got armor 2, jump up, prowess melee 1, and split attack. And then he has 2 key abilities. Did you want to go through the first one?
Yeah, Asp Strike. So that's a 2 key. It's an instant, and it just affects him. So this model gains lightning reflexes until the current activation is resolved. So it means even if he's not the activating model, he'll strike. You resolve his combat first.
Yeah, and because it's instant, you can just do this immediately, which is
Yeah.
nice.
Or you could do it if you're facing somebody who's got reach.
Yes,
And then
yeah,
you
true.
have the reach. Yeah.
He also has Precision Strike. That'll cost you 1, but you do have to be the active player. It only affects him, and this model's weapon gains Pierce 1 until the current activation is resolved. So both of them are very, very much things that do come up in the Ito quite frequently, especially Asp Strike, that comes up quite a bit. Both of them are very, very useful. I mean, Pierce especially is definitely something that's going to get used.
But also the fact, I think, majority of then I can think of majority of Ito's samurai models with two daisho or samurai or katanas in their hand. I believe they both have combo attack, usually quite cheap, and I believe they all have split attack as well. So that's pretty common. But this guy's 13 rice. He's nothing,
much cheaper. Yeah.
That's nothing to sneeze at. That's really good. Okay. He's got a melee pool of 3, but he can boost it, which is beneficial. And the combo attack 0 is really, really good. And obviously sidestep defense is also quite good. Force back attack 1, not bad. It's a nice option to have.
It's a nice option to have, but I have a feeling that you're only going to be using it in situations where you have to. I don't really think that's something you'll end up using because you planned for it.
I like it because it gives you an option. So if you need to move somebody out of the zone of control or away from a model that's going to get hurt, you can use that on it. The split attack is also really, really good, especially for a melee pool of 3. I mean, you do drop 1 melee, but you can boost it anyway if you have the key. To go back to 3, and then you can attack 2 models. It's actually quite good. I like him a lot for 13 rice. It gives you a cheaper samurai option, and samurai, as we both know, are really, really pricey in cost wise,
and integral, really too. And to be fair, we haven't gotten to the best part of this model yet. The best part of this model is in the unique effects. This model does not suffer melee penalties for having run. That is absolutely insane. I can run right up into your face and still throw every dice in my pool.
Makes them very, very quick. So what he'll go from 5 to running makes him. Hang on, it's 1.5, isn't it? So he goes to what, 8?
Yeah, because it rounds up. Yeah.
So
he's also not required to allocate at least as many dice to defense as attack due to disengage actions. So if he's disengaging, he doesn't have to allocate things the way that he normally would. This guy's quite flexible, especially for 13 rice. I mean, this guy is not going to be breaking any games, don't get me wrong. But this is going to be very hard not to need to take this. This guy's very good.
Yeah, I think 13 rice, I think he's amazing. He's quite cheap compared to other sort of like samurai options. He doesn't bank as many key, and that's understandable. He's got a lower melee pool, still pretty good, but like can't go wrong with combo attack 0 and sidestep defense 0 is really, really good. And combo attack, even with split attack, that's pretty good. Like not bad at all. I like Haruto a lot for 13 rice. I would take him if I was playing samurai, and plus the model is amazing as well. I think they really stepped up their game.
So I think really like this model. I really, really do.
Yeah.
I definitely think that this guy's good. He's definitely going to be added, and when I have him, he's going to be going pretty high on my paint list. It's hard to argue against this guy. I think he's almost a must-take at that price.
Yeah,
It
I think he's
depends
really
on what
good.
the mission is and who you're up against, but there's just so much you can do with this guy.
Yeah, I like how quick he can be for an armored model. I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a really probably an overlooked ability. I like it a lot.
I think to some extent the Ito needed something like this as well, because as we saw at Gen Con recently, nobody played Ito in a competitive sense.
Mm.
The Gaming with the Guys on their podcast recently, I would like to say partially in jest, but I don't think he was actually kidding, was commenting about how Ito just aren't competitive anymore. He was kind of saying this because his dice basically betrayed him the entire game. But honestly, I don't feel that Ito have been that powerful lately. I think Ito have been a question that people have been answering pretty easily. I really think this answers, like, they really needed something to add that speed threat back up again. I think this is going to be
Yeah,
very useful.
yeah. I think yeah, Hiroto will definitely be a valuable asset to Ito players.
Hmm.
And I know we sort of spoke off camera, and I know you said you're definitely going to pre-order this model.
Yeah.
I like him a lot for 13 rice. I think he's very effective. But yeah, you're right. I think you'll give them and who knows, maybe this might be the start of something that Ito might be seeing more. We don't know. But
Yeah.
at least you're right. They haven't really received much in a while, but this is a pretty good model to have.
Yeah.
I reckon a lot of people are going to like him.
Yeah.
Even just
I'm
to
a
have
big fan. I'm looking forward to him coming in. But this is not the only preview we have for you this week. There will be another one
yes.
dropping, and it's going to be for Ben's faction, the Minimoto. We will not say anything until our next episode.
Oh.
Ah. Thank you very much for checking out this video. If you're enjoying the content of this channel, please like and subscribe. If you're in a position to do so, please check out patreon.com/gettingtabled. You receive early access to at least 80% of all videos that we put out, and you get access to the video edition of all of our podcasts the day that they're uploaded. If you'd like to check us out on social media, facebook.com/gettingtabled is the most active. We also have a Discord server. You can email our team at gettingtabled@gmail.com. If you're on either Twitter or Instagram, you can find us at gettingtabled. And until next time,